Hi Taurus, this is your March mid-month tarot reading. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this mid-month reading. The first spread is on love. It could be new love, existing love, love from the past, whatever comes up. Spread number 2 is some good news for you, Taurus. And in the third spread, we'll be looking at an advice for you for the rest of this month. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on love, Taurus. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Knight of Swords. Then we have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Fool. We also have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Ace of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have Death, the Hierophant, and Justice. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Aries, Scorpio, Libra, maybe another Taurus. Maybe a Sagittarius, or absolutely any zodiac sign. What I can tell you right away, Taurus, is this is most likely new love, like 90% new love, and it has something to do with some kind of a trip, or somebody is traveling, you traveling, or somebody who is going to be traveling to see you, or perhaps you're going to be traveling with a group of people, or you could be going on a trip for someone's birthday. Okay, but definitely, most definitely, some kind of a trip has something to do with it. And perhaps you're going to be invited to go somewhere. I always tell people not to ever go anywhere with strangers. Get to know a person, get to know a group of people first. So yeah, for some of you, it could be a group of people going somewhere, right? We start with the Eight of Wands clarified by the Knight of Swords. Those two are really fast cards, really fast cards. The Eight of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck is also a pretty speedy card. So all those 3 cards could be interpreted as cards of literally going somewhere, right? The Wheel of Fortune is also a card of starting a new cycle. So perhaps, like I said, it's someone's birthday, either a Pisces or an Aries birthday, and perhaps they want to go somewhere for their birthday, all right? Then, or the Wheel of Fortune is simply a start of a cycle for you and this new person entering your life. Okay, the Knight of Swords, by the way, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. For some of you, it could be somebody younger than you. But since it's a really fast card, most likely has something to do with travel. So here comes the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Fool. The Fool could be an Aries you're dealing with, right? So we're going to start the Aries birthday season in the second half of March. But the Fool is also a card of taking a leap of faith, or the Fool is a card of somebody being spontaneous. So perhaps it's going to be an invitation to go somewhere, or somebody's going to show up all of a sudden, and in order for you to get into this, I guess you may have to be a bit spontaneous, or you may have to step out of your comfort zone a little bit. All right, the Page of Pentacles, it could be like tickets, a ticket to go on the plane, to go travel somewhere, a plane ticket, or it could be a train ticket, or what have you. The Page of Pentacles could also be, you may have to pay for this trip yourself, okay, but it's not going to be that much. It's just a page. And here come the big guns. In the middle we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Ace of Cups, right? Two aces, one clarifying the other. This barely ever happens to us. It really does, right? The Ace of Wands is a very passionate ace, but the Ace of Cups is a very loving ace. So you definitely have somebody very passionate and very loving, and perhaps this is how both of you will be feeling towards one another, right? Passion and love. It's like you're getting the best of both worlds, Taurus. All right, so the Ace of Cups is true, genuine, authentic love. In the potential outcome, we have Death, the Hierophant, and Justice. All 3 are major arcana cards. Right, all 3 of them. The Hierophant in the middle, that's you, Taurus. That's your major arcana card. And at the same time, if we forget for a second that this is one of your major arcana cards, it's a card of marriage, commitment. It's a very traditional card. It's a card of something formal, official, spiritual, religious, for some of you, educational. The Death card, the first card that came out, could simply be a Scorpio you're dealing with. But Death is a card of transformation. This trip, you going on this trip somewhere, or somebody showing up, it will eventually transform your life for the better. All right, your life will never be the same after this. after this trip, after this encounter, I guess. And justice right next to that could be a Libra you're dealing with. But justice in this case is most likely you're finally getting what you deserve. It's a very serious card. With justice card, people sometimes either file for divorce or get married. In this case, I think getting married at some point in the future, because justice could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel. Okay, and going back to that Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, yeah, starting a new cycle for sure. So yeah, I clarified all three cards on the left. I don't usually do this, but I was hoping to see some court cards, but we got what we got. All right, hopefully this still gives you a bit more information. All right, Taurus, really happy for you. Congratulations. Here's some good news for you, Taurus, for the second half of March. We have the King of Cups, the World, the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I can think of two different things as to how this could be good news for you, Taurus. And to be honest with you, the very first thing I thought of was a Pisces birthday party. Okay, this King of Cups could be a Pisces, right? And we still have a few days left for Pisces birthday season. And the Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups could both be interpreted as cards of a party, you know, and the World in the middle is a card of an ending. But this is a happy end card, right? This is when one chapter of one's life comes to an end and a new, better, happier chapter of your life, of that person, is about to start. So if this is a Pisces and if it's their birthday that's still coming up, it's a new chapter of their life. But again, this is good news for you, Taurus. All right? I don't know who this King of Cups is to you. It could be your significant other. It could be your existing relative, like a father figure, I don't know, a cousin or someone like that. So the good news, I guess, if you attend this birthday party, somehow that will turn out to be some good news for you. Scenario number two, perhaps you work with this person, okay, and this person is retiring, and that's good news for you. Perhaps you now can get promoted. All right, because the World is still a happy end card, and a retirement or like graduation could be good news for you, right? So again, if this person is retiring, and if this is someone you work with, it could be good news for you. I'm not saying you hate this person, no, but you know, like I said, perhaps now you can get promoted. So those are the two scenarios I see. All right, cool. Here's an advice for you, Taurus, for the remainder of March. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, clarified by the Ten of Cups. We have the Star, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or absolutely any zodiac sign. Well, Taurus, this is a bit of a complex reading. Multiple scenarios, right? What I think is happening here, you will have a choice to make at some point in March. Okay, and I think the advice for you is to make this choice based on what's going to make you the happiest, or something that will eventually lead to some kind of a wish granted for you. Okay, don't be afraid to be selfish. You know, sometimes it's okay to be selfish as long as other people are not suffering. That's my personal belief. All right, and I think that's the advice. So you will have a choice to make, and somebody will be waiting for you to make up your mind, to make a decision, to make that choice. All right, for some of you, if you are proposed to in the second half of March, the advice for you is to say yes. You don't have to if you don't want to, but the advice for you is to say yes. If you're choosing between two people and one of them happens to be an Aquarius, then the advice for you is to choose that Aquarius. Again, you don't have to choose, but that's just an advice. So let me interpret this real quick. Let's dive right in. So we start with the Six of Pentacles, right? The first card I came out. It is a card of an equal give and take. All right, and at the same time, it's a card of a choice. You see how we have three people in the Six of Pentacles. One is standing up, and there's two more sitting down. It's also a card of generosity. Right? But I think in this case it's a choice. The Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of waiting, right? So we go from 6 to 7. So somebody is going to be waiting for you to give them an answer. And here comes the answer, right? The advice. The Three of Wands clarified by the Ten of Cups and the Star right next to the deck. Right? The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and his decision is final. This card is clarified by the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. It's a family card, commitment, marriage card. All right. So if you're proposed to, the advice for you is to say yes. Right? The advice for you is to put your family first. The advice for you is to give your answer based on what's going to be the happily ever after for you, what's going to make you happy with the Ten of Cups. And the star right next to the deck could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, right? The star is an Aquarius major arcana card. And the star is also a card of a wish come true, something we wished for or hoped for a very long time. So if you're dealing with two people, and one of them is an Aquarius, the Aquarius is, from what I see, could be a better candidate. Or again, base your answer on what you will consider for yourself as a wish come true. I hope this makes sense, Taurus. But that's pretty much all I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing the rest of March.